What's going on, guys? Chris here with Force Through Faith, and today we're going to be talking about the assault bike. Okay, so I have Frank here, owner of Mud, Sweat, and Tears, and he's going to be my model today for the assault bike. Okay, so the assault bike is a piece of equipment that not a lot of people like because it's super hard, but if you're able to do it correctly, you're going to increase your power output on the bike. So first thing we look at is the seat position. All right, so where you want the seat in terms of height is if you can put this foot at the bottom for me, is you want it so that if Frank puts his heel on the pedal, okay, his leg is either totally straight or just shy of being totally straight without his hips shifting. So that when he goes to putting the ball of his foot on the pedals, now he's in a good power position. All right, he's able to drive on each of those pedals, okay? In terms of the seat and where you want it to be forward and back, a lot of that is going to be determined by your torso length and comfortability, okay? So when you're riding on the assault bike, you want your torso at a slight lean so you can drive with your arms as well as your legs. You don't want to be totally tall and sit back. So for someone who has a shorter torso or shorter arms, that's going to mean you need to slide the seat a little bit further forward. For those that are longer, you slide the seat a little bit further back, okay? That's important because, again, you need that slight lean, but that's going to allow you to be almost over the top of the pedals, so you're driving down on the pedals as opposed to forward, okay? Then you have the arms and you have the legs, okay? How you would approach the assault bike is it rewards high power output. Stronger athletes, people who are really digging in on that bike, okay? So I always recommend fast strokes to start whatever workout you're doing, okay? So much like on the rower, where you see an athlete on the rower and they do some short strokes to get the flywheel moving, I recommend the same thing on the assault bike, okay? So what Frank would do is he would get his hands on the handles and he's gonna drive on the pedals hard, drive on the handles hard for about, whatever, depending on the workout, 3 to 10 seconds. So he's gonna start driving hard, boom, getting that going, and then settling into his pace. And relax. Okay, so depending on the workout, he's driving hard and then settling into his pace. How hard he's going to be driving is going to be determined by the length of the workout, how many calories he has to do, how many minutes he has to do it. And then the pace is also going to be dictated by the workout. So if you have a longer workout, you have to do 100, 200, 300 calories at a time, let's just say. You're going to drive hard, but you might only drive super hard for 4 or 5 seconds. Because you just want to get that wheel moving, you want to get that first calorie to click over so you can really start settling into your pace and everything's moving, okay? As opposed to starting at that leisurely pace, or not leisurely, but that slower pace, that's going to slow down the calories ticking over, okay? Now, if it's the workout is just 15 calories and 15 burpees, then he's going to hammer on the bike and he's going to only hammer on the bike, okay? There's no slowing down at that point. Now you'll notice when Frank's going, he's kind of over the top, pushing hard with his arms and driving hard with his legs. You have to focus on doing both. A lot of people forget that maybe they're pushing harder with their legs than their arms, or harder with their arms than their legs. I'm going to ask him to do it one more time, not yet, but also notice his torso. A lot of people, as they start pushing, there's a lot of twisting, there's a lot of head bobbing, slobber coming out probably, okay? You want to push hard with those legs, hard with those arms, and stay nice and relaxed through the midline, okay? So again, he's going to get over the top, he's going to hammer for a couple seconds, nice and hard, and then settle into his pace. And relax, okay? So if you're able to dissect this piece of equipment, regulate whether you're too much arms or too much legs and figure out where you're supposed to be as far as pacing and seat height, you can make this piece of equipment a strength as opposed to a weakness. So work on all that, guys, and let's hammer those assault bikes.